Greetings, friends and esteemed adventurers. Welcome back to part 3 of our Demonspawn Abyssal Night. In the last episode, we did the first couple levels of Lair, so in this episode, we're going to continue on with that. I am a little bit pressed for time, so we might have to cut this video a little bit early, but we'll see. So, our skills, I think we're doing okay. How are we doing on Lightning Spire? 54, so relatively close. We'll eat some fruit because we're near starving. Okay. I should probably start training a little bit more invocations as well, but we'll hold off just for now. The important ones, Bend Space and Banish, are castable, so not hugely worried about those. Okay, so we've got an ice cave and a Minotaur Labyrinth. Don't want to do the ice cave because our resist cold is really bad. I do want to do the labyrinth though, so I'm going to go ahead. Okay, we did get magic mapping. I just totally guessed that. That was sweet. I'm going to go ahead and magic map. Let's see. That's probably ice cave, actually almost certainly. What's over here? Okay, there's slime. Okay, that puts our labyrinth right there. Awesome. Alright. So we are slowed right now, but we have 2 demons to help us out. So I'm not hugely worried, but just because we can, let's go ahead and we took a bunch of damage there in that one turn. And we failed the berserk, so I'm actually going to just take these wolves up and take them out up here where we're not slowed. And we'll go back down. Okay. We'll go up. We may have pulled like everything. Yeah, we pretty much did. Okay. Let's go ahead and banish the snail if we can. Yeah. Get rid of him. And then we're going to go ahead and berserk. Did that? Oh, that did not quite work. Okay. We're going to go ahead and bend space. We need to get out of here. Yeah, that's much better. And I think what I'm going to try to do is run over to these stairs, and I'm going to do that by running up this way, because if we go this way, that's 2 downs where the wolf is going to move right. So the wolf will move there while I'm right here, and then he's going to get a free hit there, whereas if I go up here, he'll move to this space, and then he won't get a free hit. He is faster, so he'll get a couple of hits, but we should be able to get away. Okay. We're going to go ahead and bend space again, because we really need to get out of this scenario, and we'll quaff heal wounds. And again. Alright, so that snail really put a dent in all of our plans there. We were able to use some consumables and get out of that, but what I should have done is, instead of going down this stair again, I should have gone down another stair. So that was absolutely a mistake that I shouldn't make again if I can help it. An empty arch? Wow, that disappeared quickly. Bummer. We've got a couple identifiers we can use. Brand weapon. Okay, we may end up branding our battle axe because venom is pretty bad. Rather have freezing, or even actually flaming would be really good too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We might find a battle axe of freezing off an ice giant, but I think just about anything is better than venom. It's also +2, and you know, the only better axe we're gonna possibly find would be like an executioner's axe. So I think that's worth using a brand on at this point. freezing. Fantastic. And then we'll go ahead and use our enchant weapons on it as well. I have no interest in doing the ice cave right now. I don't have really any source of RC, and so I just don't want to do that. Okay, so, oh, we got max piety with Lagonu. That means that we can brand our weapon with distortion. I think I want to do that, because even if we unwield it, Lagonu protects us from miscasting that, or rather from going to the Abyss. And I think distortion is probably good, so I'll do that here in a minute. For now, we have this nasty Hydra to deal with. I'm gonna banish him. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot of use in keeping him alive. Actually, our demon is doing work. We'll go ahead and use our blowgun while the demon hopefully basically just takes care of him. Cool. Okay, so that worked. I don't know how we failed 3 banishes in a row when it was like 57% chance to succeed, but that will happen. We actually came down from max piety to do that. So that's a bit of a bummer, but let's see. Can we get those eels over here? Yeah, perfect. How we doing with Spire? 50%. Our summonings are at 6, so that's pretty low. Hasn't taken a whole ton of okay, so there's some great stuff in there if we can get in there safely. That's a big if. I think this is, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna corrupt it. Okay, so that did some interesting stuff. We've got some of our Abyssal friends. So we're going to try to basically let them do as much work as possible. Because they're neutral, which means they won't attack us, but they will attack us, or they won't not attack us, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to try to basically stay away from them, let them deal with the Eclobs. Oh, this is just amazing. I love this. Because I want that, yeah, I want the Scroll of Brand weapon, and I want those boots. Wow. That is a whole lot of friendlies. Okay, and while they're all here, I'm gonna leave and yeah, kind of get out of there, because again, they're neutral, so they're not gonna actively attack us, but I don't want them all. I don't want to have to be fumbling around them to get my gear, or to get the items. So that was really cool. That was a really good way to deal with that. We got some boots, another brand weapon scroll. Fantastic. Okay. So we have a few things we can drop. We'll go ahead and drop our Ring of Int and the other Ring of Int. I didn't realize we had that Ring of Protection from Cold. We could have done the Ice Cave. That's a bit of a bummer, but it's another Ring of Fire. We don't need that. I do want these boots, so we're going to go ahead and wear the boots. RC plus and int plus 3. I will take that. 43% on Spire. Cool. Alright, so that corruption ability is quite strong. Okay, layer 4 complete. Moving on to layer 5. We are officially, I don't have any wood to knock on, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're officially the farthest I've ever made it on an Abyssal Knight. So I'm pretty excited about that. Your Guardian grows in power. Awesome. A powerful demonic Guardian rushes to your aid. So maybe that's a higher tier. I don't know. That's probably my favorite part of this character so far, is that. Oh my gosh, we got an Executioner. Oh, this is incredible. That's my favorite part of this run so far, is the Guardians. That's just unreal. And once we get that last pip of piety, I think we will go ahead and brand this weapon with distortion. I don't know, maybe freeze does more damage, but I like the random effects it does. It can teleport stuff away, it can abyss stuff. I don't know, that seems quite defensive, and we've got some good damage going. So anything that can, you know, prolong our, I don't know what the word is, staying alive, then that makes me happy. And I think I'm just going to banish Hydras. I think that works just fine. I don't see any big reason not to. So there was a Hydra up there. I don't know if he saw us, but just like last time, I don't want to get surrounded by blink frogs. So I'm going to go ahead and just back up, and I'll handle them here. There's a Hydra over there somewhere over to our left, so I'm going to go up here and get this corner explored. Hydras are pretty good experience, but I don't have a great way to deal with them right now, unless I get a demon to help me. So I could blowgun and kind of run away. I have sleeping needles I could try to use, but same deal. We've got Lagonu to help us out. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, so we have a Cacodemon now, so let's go ahead and get our blowgun, and then we're just going to kind of kite him around while the Cacodemon does work. Easy peasy. Wand of Polymorph, don't care about that. Manual of Short Blades, also don't really care about that. Ivory Ring. Do we have any identifies? No. And I do want to keep all those. Do I want to keep any of these scrolls? Yeah, I would like to keep these scrolls. So what can I drop? How about wands? Oh, we have 3 wands of flame. We don't need all that. So let's go ahead and put that ring on instead of the ring of fire. Curse ring of teleportation. Nope, that doesn't help us at all. And we'll go ahead and put on our ring of fire. There we go. And in a perfect world, we'll get another battle axe before we get that 6th pip of piety. That would be nice, because then I could have the freezing and the distortion to work with. Okay, bunch of wolves. Wolves shouldn't be any big deal as long as there's not a torpor snail with them. I have no idea what this thing can do. A whole buttload of damage. Okay. That's just amazing. Okay, but we're also taking some pretty heavy damage. So I'm going to go ahead and walk away. Hopefully the demon will do something to that Hydra. I don't think I'm going to get that lucky though. So I'm basically just going to... Here we go. Confuse or something? Okay, I'm just going to try to run to some stairs. get some health back. I didn't want to risk a banishment there, because if it failed, then the Hydra would be on top. And that's just scary. Let's go ahead and put some paralysis needles on, just for right now. That way if we do run into that Hydra again, I can try to put him to sleep. Okay, so this is fine. Nope, we're almost starving. We'll go ahead and eat some fruit. I had fruit for lunch, it was delicious. Okay, and let's just go ahead and drop our wand of polymorph. It's just not necessary. If we found recharging it, yes. Let's go ahead and recharge our wand of clouds. And we'll put on this ring. Oh, we can drop that other ring of intelligence. Ring of ice. Okay, I'm actually going to drop that. I don't think it's necessary. We already have protection from ice. Or we have a ring of protection from cold, rather. Okay, so there's our friend the Hydra. He's got 8 heads. Okay, yeah, we'll just take the banish. That's fine with me. I kind of need a demon to be able to take him out with me. Okay, let's take these as much one at a time as we can, or even 2 at a time is fine. But I don't want to take all 5. That's just too much. Okay, so we've got our demon to help us out. I think we're okay. Wow, demon's just doing work. This is awesome. Alright, layer 6. We'll go a little bit slow. Oh, okay. This guy scares the crap out of me on most of my characters. We're just going to banish him. Goodbye. Okay, so banish seems to be using a lot of piety. I didn't realize it uses that much. We've lost another pip, so I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit more conservative with that. I think Nessus was a really good application for banishment, because he can do a ton of damage, and if he, you know, blinks away and I'm out in the open, I'm basically just dead. So that to me was worth doing. We probably could have used our blowgun on him, but I think banish worked just fine. A wind drake. You know what? I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna rest up a little bit. We're at half health, so no need to, you know, get too crazy. And we're barbed. Oh, this is annoying. Can we put the mana core to sleep? Nope, maybe not. Okay. We're gonna go back up again. Alright. A sea snake. Interesting. Maybe there's a shoals entrance here? And we'll go ahead and drop our wand of lightning as well. Ah, Spires at 32. I'm going to turn off fighting in armor. And I'm going to unfocus axes so I can focus summoning. I'd really like to have that castable by the time we find the treasure vault. If we can get a Spire plus a demon, then I'll feel a lot safer going into some nasty situation. we got a slime pit. That's how that one always spawns. I've never actually done slime. I don't plan to do it anytime soon. The royal jelly scares me for sure. Oh my gosh, I just summoned a Balrog. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. I'm really digging this whole mutation thing. That's really cool. Alright, so I think that's probably the treasure vault. Let's go back around and just kind of slowly make our way in there, trying to kill things one at a time as much as possible. Ooh, I hate fire crabs. I'm really grateful to have the Ring of Fire right now. Large bone plates. Okay, so we got another 2 points of shield. That wyvern hasn't noticed us. I'm going to use this chance to back away and heal up. Yeah, there we go. I feel better now. I'm about to get surrounded, so I'm going to go over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that to me suggests the treasure vault is over here somewhere. Catoblepus can spawn in layer 6 just generally, but I've had the most experience with them spawning in treasure vaults. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up here, just get back up to full. Spire's at 26, but it's still red, therefore, you know, could have a real bad miscast. Wow. Oh, this guy is doing work on us. Okay, so let's go ahead and bend space. We'll use this opportunity to try to get away. Yeah. That was totally unexpected. Oops. Okay, so we'll come back to that. I'm not sure why a demon didn't spawn there. I think they're supposed to spawn in situations of high tension. Is this how it works? And then let's go ahead. Well, I don't know if these needles are going to work, but let's try. Yeah, didn't look like it. I didn't think so. So we'll go ahead and put poison needles on. Let's come up here. And I'm basically going to try to use, so bend space doesn't take any piety, so I'm going to try to use that to kind of kite this guy around with needles, and hopefully I'll get a demon to spawn. I don't love this strategy, and we can banish him if we need to, but I don't think that's going to be hugely necessary if we can get like a cacodemon or something to spawn and help us out. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. What do we have for wands? Oh, Wand of Clouds. I forgot about that. Okay. So let's go ahead and Wand of Clouds here. Yes. Get him to just stand in that and he'll die. Wonderful. Okay, that worked out great. Yeah, our Needles of Paralysis didn't really do anything to him. I don't want to be fighting these in the water. I don't know if that slows your attacks, but it definitely slows your movement. So I would rather stay up against the wall, so if they do end up knocking me back, it's no problem. Okay, we've got another Hydra, and this one is in a significantly worse spot for us. I'd like to use that same strategy. I could Wand of Clouds now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Wand of Clouds. Okay, so he's a little too far away. There is a chance that we'll get Flame, which would basically... Okay, that'll work. And we're going to try to get him to stand in it, because it should confuse him. Okay, this is not working. Okay, let's go ahead and blink away. Again, I don't know why we're not getting a demon. I'm going to go ahead and banish him. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that mutation. Because I think it's supposed to be like, you know, if you're under high tension, then a demon is supposed to spawn and help you out. But this looks like high tension to me, and I don't have a demon to help. Alright. Is he faster than us? Nope. So we're just going to walk away. Shoot. The Harpy absolutely is. Let's go ahead and blink. That did not work at all. This is really bad. We're going to go ahead and use a blink scroll. Let's come over here. And do we have something that we can... Because that Harpy's really fast. So she can... Yeah, she can get to us quite easily. We can net her. There's a decent chance that'll work. Okay, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, so she got 3 attempts to struggle against that net during our 1 attempt to do anything. Alright, so I really don't like this scenario. I'm so close to death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 2 turns, and then I'm going to blink back up to the stairs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and bend space. We're going to do that again. I need to get... Oh my gosh, come on. 1 HP. Okay. That should be all I need. I need to get away from Mr. Crocodile. And we're good. Barely good. That was really scary. So, long story short, I don't really have a way to deal with Hydras if I don't get a demon to help me out. I'm not really sure, again, why none of those scenarios spawned one. So, I guess that means I just shouldn't rely on it. How are we doing on Inspired? Yes, it's almost there! Let's see, so my maces and flails is 10, which means if there's a decent mace, there's just nothing. I mean, yeah, like, none of that is going to be able to deal with a Hydra. A flail of protection, maybe, if I can get him to stand in a cloud or something like that. So, I guess we'll go pick that up. I don't love this option, but that blowgun is not working at all. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Harpy, I'm not dealing with you. Alright, there we go. So we're going to reset this to A. Okay, well, at least it's +1. It's not like -2. And ideally, in a perfect world, we'll be done with Hydras here shortly until we get to Swamp, at which point, or if there is a Swamp, I didn't see. But at that point, ideally, we have much better ways to deal with it. You know, we're almost done with Lair, so in a perfect world, again, we're almost done having to deal with those for a while. So that flail won't need use, again, in a perfect world. Knowing my luck, okay, that's the treasure vault. So how are we doing on Spire? I'm gonna get away from this Catoblepus. I'd rather be fighting him kind of in the open, so I guess this is fine. There we go. We just got really unlucky last time. Yeah, I don't want to get cornered by one of those and then have the calcifying dust just kill me. So, we've had a little bit of trouble in Lair. We've had to use 2 heal wounds and 2 blinks. We also used a fair amount of piety to get out of some hairy situations. But again, I think that's kind of why I made this character, was to be a little bit more liberal with abilities and consumables and things like that. We would definitely be dead if we hadn't done all that. Now, there's absolutely a good argument to be made for I shouldn't have been in those scenarios in the first place, but I was in those scenarios, and so figuring out a way to get away from them was good. I definitely want the lightning rod. Go ahead and drop our shiny scale mail. I don't expect that to be useful to us. I think the Book of Minor Magic is useless to us. We did find some ID, or an ID, so we'll go ahead and use that on an amulet. Okay, so we can get rid of that now. Oops, I didn't want Minor Magic. I want Dreams. And I don't need the manual. Is there anything in here? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Regeneration and Spectral Weapon. I think I want both of those. Also, Shadow Creatures. I realized all this training and summoning is making it so Shadow Creatures could actually be castable. So we have 9 spell levels left, so we can get Shadow Creatures and we can get Spectral Weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we definitely want some more int, some more summoning for Shadow Creatures, and we also want some hexes and charms for Spectral. How are our hex and charms apps? Not good. So we'll go ahead and focus hexes. And how are we doing on min delay for our axe? We need 20 and we're at 15, so we have a little ways to go on that. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and put on this ring, poison resistance. We don't need that. We have it. We'll leave it here though because I'm now glad that that's spawned. Go ahead and put on this other ring, Ring of Magical Power. That's just mana. If we start using a lot of summons, that's useful, but not right now. So I'd rather have the Ring of Fire for now. Okay, and if not layer complete, that's very nearly layer complete. And if we can get all those spells castable, I think Spectral Weapon, Shadow Creatures, etc., I think we're going to be sitting fairly pretty. Okay, that's layer complete. I'm going to call the video here. Have a good day.